Heyo everybody, it is Voltage and we are here with the newest Dragon Ball Super card game Fusion World Pack, the manga set. Even the home screen is looking absolutely fire. I'm excited to get into this, but let me tell you right now, this is going to be a summon video and also a half discussion. I'll probably do a full video talking about this after the fact. Look at these new leaders, by the way. I didn't look at them ahead of time too much, but I do know we've got 3 new ones and we've got 2 existing ones. So fun stuff. But yes, let's go ahead and see what we got here. So we did get a select match ticket. I see some of these tickets are in the login. Definitely gonna want to log in every day to get a few of those. Okay, normal login here. Sure. And rank match ended. I was only in gold tier 4. I was not playing this season. But we do get a few things there. If only the gems had value anymore, you know? And here's a lot of the stuff. So the game celebrated. There's a manga boost battle. The update, the campaign is out. What is this? A great time to join in. They're giving us 10. This was pretty good. I heard this. They're giving us 10 free tickets. But if you've been missing the loop, the game has been very up in arms because these tickets suck in price. They are very predatory. I would recommend nobody buy these tickets. Real talk. I'd recommend nobody buy these tickets. There are other ways to do so, such as just buying cards from people who have already bought physical cards, like through TCG. There's nothing wrong or bad about that. You're just buying the physical card and then using the code that way. New rank match, new cards in select match. Anything about the rank match look good? Nothing special, really. I mean, it does give you boosters, but yeah, nothing too crazy. Okay, hopefully this season's better. I'll feel good grinding. And then they give out 500 gems, which again isn't that valuable, though I did hear some stuff about what gems can do. Great time enjoying the game there. There's the update stuff. All that is pretty much good. But here's what I want to show that is important. So we'll go to the store, right? Go to the store if it'll let us through. Thank you. And you can look at this new pack. Now you have to get tickets, which is right here. You purchase tickets till next year in March. This is the price. This is a little ridiculous. $6, a little ridiculous exaggeration. $6 for one, right? And then $60 for 10, which is not even really a deal. It's saving what, 9 cents? And then $179 for 30. It's ridiculous. It's honestly ridiculous. So I'm going to be doing 10, and then we're going to go in with the SR10 higher. It's literally one multi, and we have another multi there. And then the second half of this video is going to be discussing why this system sucks. Doubling up. Let's get our presents. Because, I mean, I don't need to tell y'all too much that you don't know. Because I think y'all do get just how bad this is, all things considered. I think you guys get it. But as I'm saying, don't do this, I'm purchasing some of those tickets. The reason for that is just for content creation. I'm not going to lie. If I had the time, I would just go the cheaper route. I could have gotten like twice as much for this price through TCG Player. But I'm doing this to just be a content creator. I know I'm not making money off of this, so again, I don't advise it, but I do budget this out and earn up money in real life that I just love the game. I was spending money on the game before I ever did YouTube, so I'm just gonna, keep doing that here. But I, again, do not condone doing this. We'll talk about it after we do some fun summons. Let me go ahead and purchase this, and I'll see y'all when we do that. All right, guys, so here we are. Now, look at the cards here. I have one new secret rare. Goku got just a redo. Would be awesome to pull a second one of this Goku, though. In general, he's such a valuable card. We did get reprints of Vegeta and of Goku, but they already exist. I'm very interested to see how Cell plays. Again, I did predict they were going to do another red android in the following pack, and they sure did. So he should kind of be building off of what 18 used to have. Boo looking interesting, especially now they nerfed the other Boo. I do love that he goes from super into kid. That's awesome to me. And I know some people still say that even with the bans, the other Boo will be better, but we'll see. And then Bulma is pretty interesting, but runs a pretty exclusive deck herself. So we'll see what happens. But let's go ahead and do our first 10 pull. See what we get. Okay, there's a purple there. A red guaranteed would have been awesome. We do need all the SRs we can get. That's the most valuable thing here. I can build almost every other card that I don't pull. I just need as many SRs as I can get, man, to run this effectively. So, okay, we're going to show off the art, too, while we're going. The usual thing we do. Hell's Flash cards with Android that are in battle get 25,000 on your turn. So when you attack, that's pretty cool. We got Cell blowing up. KO one battle card with Android and special traits in your battle area. If your leader is an Android-only card, draw one card, then choose up to one battle card with 30,000 power or less in your opponent's area and KO it. Wow, okay. So one Android blows up. Then you get an Android-only card as a leader, sure. And then choose up to one battle card with 30,000 power or less in your opponent's area and KO it. It does do a lot for only one cost. And you can KO any battle card with androids. That could just be a one cost you KO and knock out a 30k and draw a card. That seems pretty good to me. Android 19. If your leader's an android only cards, one battle card and opponent's battle area gets minus 15. I'm not sure which are reprints and which aren't, by the way, all the time. I know this is clearly new, but yeah. This adds one up there. And then you need adventure. Start from drop a combo. Choose one there. Okay, I'm not going to read all of them individually, but they seem cool. There's Bobbity. I did see a little bit about this guy. Okay. 18 Krillin and Cell. Okay, very nice. Yes, I love this card. Goku, Gohan coming out the chamber. Yeah. Or from out the chamber. Then we got the rare. Oh, look at that effect behind him. I love that. I kind of did avoid looking at as many cards as I could until now. I love just going in blind. Pretty cool. Awesome muscular boo. We'll save the purples for last. So we got another 18. We got Yakon. Okay. Cool art. This was such a fun idea, if only it wasn't ruined by corporate greed, you know? Cool that the dialogue is still in Japanese. Kind of interesting they went with that. But that's cool. Goku meeting his grandpa again. Reunion. We got Bulma here. That's a cool one. Boo screaming. Okay. Evil itself. Poir just stands up like you deserve that. And then a sick rare effect for the Cell Juniors. Okay. Fun, fun, fun. Invisible Man again. We got Energy Absorption. This is a sick art. Gohan's getting cooked right there. There's Dracula Man. Okay, I don't remember that being his name. That was just Drac, but alright. That's a dupe. The World Tournament Announcer flying on a plane. Okay. Rare. Oh, this is an uncommon rare reprint of Evil Boo. Yes, this is sick. This is sick. Fat Boo, Super Boo, and Boo takes all of the same picture. That is such a cool card. I can't lie. Then there's Tambourine. Yup, okay. And then there's Yamcha. Very nice, very nice. All right. Then we got Ruthless Sorting. Okay, that's Vegeta killing Nappa. Another dupe of that guy. Another dupe of you. Buhan. Okay. Krillin's bald-ass head. Kid Krillin. Okay. I did not mean to click him twice. Launch. Okay, very nice. Nam, yes. Okay. Nice art, nice art. And then the androids of this rare print. Yeah, that is sick. That is sick. Okay, I'm excited to see what some of the SRs look like. I can't lie. We got Tambourine again. Oh, Goku and Piccolo flying a Raditz. That's sick. Strongest Saiyan team up. Dracula Man. Great Saiyaman just posted up, locked in. All right. Then Instant Kamehameha with a reprint. That is sick. That is a W reprint. Tambourine again. Damn. Kaioken with the rare. Look at those colors. That is sick. Rare Kaioken. And Chaozu with Dodon Wave. Look at him just pointing the finger at you. Okay. Two more No. I think one more of these. We got Android reprint. Goku with Scissors, Paper, Rock. Yep. Oh, this is Bandages. Yep, Bandages the Mummy. Bobbity again. Cell. I don't know which deck I'm excited for the most, but like low-key Cell maybe? Honestly, I hope to see Red Android's revamp. There's Good Boo looking good. No pun intended. That card with a dupe. And then this is sick. Vegeta, oh, with Uzaru in the back and Goku on the rock. That's a dope card. That's a dope card. That's a dope card. Awesome art. Okay, let's see some of these purples. 18, trying out new clothes. Okay, cool. Cell again. Evil Boo, there's the leader. Okay. We'll save the purple for last there. Oh, Goku and Chi-Chi getting married. Sick. There's pure Evil Boos. How they differentiate him. Bulma as well. Okay, two leaders in this. Krillin, about to destroy the remote. He looked kind of fugly, I'm not going to lie. And SR, Goku, and Bulma driving down. This card looks, it does look very good. Okay, interesting. You draw two cards, discard one from hand. If you use a card from your drop in a combo during this turn, you get double strike on this. Interesting, okay. So you're getting a combo and a double strike that way. All right. Very cool, very cool. The purple's right there immediately. So against Kamehameha, Great Saiyaman, Bandages, Androids, Bulma. This is a new one. Jiro absorbing energy. The Royal Defense Force last stands, them flying in against Cell. Okay. And then Ooh, Android 18. Okay, if it's an only card, top the cards in your deck. If you build one card of 5 or less, an Android and special traits add to your hand. For the rest of the bottom of the deck in a random order and choose a card in theirs, get minus 5,000. Okay. Interesting. SR, it's only a 1 cost too. Okay. That is interesting. All right, next one. Take a look. There's one down there. Okay. Oh, this is new. It's R-Cell here. Interesting colors, but I like it. Oh, Nappa. This is fire art, dude. Nappa going for the kill on Gohan. Yeah. Okay. Boo screaming. There's Muscle Boo again. Majin Vegeta looking crispy. Yes, we like that. We like that. I skipped the SR on accident. It's another 18 dupe anyway. And then Nom. And then final one from here. Nom. We got 2 SRs this one. That's nice. Chatsu Turtle's a new one. Cool. There's them getting married again. Leader Boo dupe. Leader Boo dupe again. Okay, it's already 3 dupe there. It's kind of a real big waste, I'm not going to lie. Then we got another 18. And Yamcha. Okay, well, 2 18s is good. Just use the SR. And then Yamcha, you're for black, which is Bulma's, right? And you got your Earthling Adventure stuff. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Well, we will take it. Yeah, you were dupes. You just leader wild card currency, which I guess I might have to use on this for once. And then we'll go into the next 10. If you're enjoying so far, consider subscribing. Join the Voltage crew. Next big goal, 900. Let's go to the next set here. And then we will finish this, and then we'll discuss why this pack kind of sucks. It really does suck a lot. We got 2 this time, so definitely worse luck here. Definitely worse, and no secret rare. That's just a pipe dream, dude. Getting that secret rare. Pipe dream. There's the Goku leader, okay. And these are all dupes, which is kind of good, though, to help make the decks, you know, functional. That's, you know, something. There, Yoshi, what am I There's Roshi, is what I'm trying to say. Thundershock Surprise, that's sick. And then Gohan Kamehameha, very dope. Ooh, this is a sick Cell art. I've always loved this art of Cell. That's so cool. Okay. So Juniors again, yup. And then Android 17, looking good. Okay. Ooh, these videos, dude, are about to be so scuffed. I don't know how much money you have to do if you're like a big creator to cover this stuff. There's some Gohan, Nom, like it's bad. Even as a small creator, let's just say I'm gonna be struggling. I'm not happy with this. Symbol, okay, it's cool. Cell again, yup, blow up, and then Gohan is Masenko, very cool. You can do this one. Videl, Hercule, and Gohan. Okay, cool card. There is Spike the Devilman. Okay. Boo. I do appreciate the dupes on some R's, and you never know if they're going to be useful or not. There's Goku Gohan Training. That's a fire card. There's Roshi's Kamehameha Full Power. That's also fire. Love to see it. There's a new Roshi just sailing in. Okay. And Kamehameha. Yup. Okay. We like some more SRs out of this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. There's Nappa blowing. Oh yeah, that's not the when he first enters, but it's him doing that move after the fight's already started. I think it's Krillin with it right near the end. Then there's Ranfan, and there's Hercule stanced up. Okay, that's where he punches the shooter. All right, we got this. Then some more SRs. Maybe those SRs will have duplicates. That'd be amazing. Roshi going for Sleepy Boy technique. Okay. Senko again, and yep. All right, well, here's to hoping they have more than one SR in them. They do not. Okay, at least this one doesn't. That's a new one. Deborah flying in for the kill. It's on Kibito. Some Cell Juniors. Okay, cool. Look at them. They look so harmless. And then we get, this is fire. I can't lie. This is like for the tournament saga. All the fighters on there, and it's a Goku childhood SR. That is dope. That is dope. This set had to be so cool, but made so expensive, man. All right, so then we got this leader again that we had, and then SR Bobbity. Okay. Yeah, so let's just say that was not exactly what I call a successful run. I've only got 2 SR currency after that, so we are going to be struggling. But those were our initial summons. Now, you know, usually I go in like 6 or 7 packs, and it's great. And as you can see, I was only able to afford 1. They gave 1 multi for the price of 6. So that's the summon portion. If you're looking for the rant, here it is. So, how do I open this nicely? Oh, what the fuck were they thinking? Deadass. I think This is straight up the stupidest decision I've ever seen this game make, and believe me when I tell you, they have been on a streak of stupid decisions. A streak of stupid decisions. So, when the anniversary finished back here, this is the anniversary 7th. When this finished, people were very, I think, feeling really good about the game. I think the anniversary was fire. I think the meta during the Annie was at the best spot it had ever been, at least in the first half of it. Maybe by the second half it was already starting to get bad. But at least in the first half, it was in a great spot. All the new leaders felt valuable. All the teams were getting run, maybe to varying degrees, but even the worst leaders of the set, which were Mini Goku and Namek Goku, were doing very well, right? So it was honestly a very good set for Annie, and I stand by that. But then we dropped this hunk of steaming shit. And listen, I love y'all. I love most of y'all. I love all of y'all. I'm not going to say most. I really do love all y'all. So listen when I say this. When I say this, this pack was dog shit, okay? I know that, especially early on, I saw a number of people wanting to defend this. I've seen so much talk. Y'all don't even understand. I hate this set so much, I could make a second rant video just talking about how bad this set was. So I'm going to make it quick. 18 is dog, okay? I don't care what you have to do and what cards you want to put on here to try to make her not even decent, dude, but runnable. She's dog ass, man. Goku is, at the end of the day, a disappointment. I really liked him. I thought it was fun, but it was really the meta. I don't think his team was that bad. Broly, dude. Broly is just, how can we argue with each other, the team? Like, the amount of people I've seen, both to me and online to others, right? And if you've told me any suggestions for this deck, I have nothing against you. Thank you. I love deck suggestions. But I have seen so many people flat out disagree over and over with one another about what the hell Broly's supposed to run. Broly needs this card. Broly needs this card. You can't run him without this card. He's only going to be good with this card. Listen, and I say this to everybody arguing online. Shut the fuck up. The reason I'm saying that is because he's ass. Like, he's the best one of the deck, but he's not even that good. So who gives a fuck what cards he needs to run at this point, okay? He's not even good. Like, he doesn't become the top tier card when you put in, even the Secret Rare Broly, who I think is the only card. If you say he needs Secret Rare Broly to be his best, I agree with you. Yes, you are right. He does. That is, I think, the only inarguable card. And almost every deck that has a Secret Rare in it that was released in the set for the deck needs that Secret Rare. That's not contentious. But to say, you know, I've heard at least 6 different cards that don't work well together, by the way. It's probably more than 6. That we say Broly needs. Okay, let it go. He doesn't. But guess what? It's not going to matter in this new set. So there's that, right? Goma, we all know he's dog shit. King Piccolo is a disappointment like Goku for the same reasons pretty much. Fun deck, terrible execution. So why do I say this? Because it ties directly into Manga Booster 01. So Manga Booster 01 was the light at the end of the tunnel. This was announced around the time this set was coming. I think it was actually announced during Annie. It was before this set. That we got the roadmap, and we heard there were going to be not 1, but 2 manga boosters coming. Everyone was ecstatic. So with this in mind, everyone was hyped because there's going to be 2 of these coming up. And everyone was excited for just manga art. I mean, it's not something you see that often. It seemed rare and amazing. Also, note there's already a glitch where he's showing up as his old version instead of the special art one. Yeah, okay. Good work, team. So, you know, that was awesome. Everyone was ecstatic for this. Why does that still matter? Because then we got this hunk of flaming fire shit. But everyone was still thinking. I saw for so long people were excited. They did the reveals for the manga booster. They were hyped for us to go summon for it. They were hyped for the new meta to change. Everyone was very excited, right? Well, then we found out the price. Now it's been well over a year, and you know, gems are a fight. I do not think this game is free-to-play friendly. I think you can save, but it's nowhere near valuable enough to save up enough. And they don't run sales either for you to be able to, like, not have to buy on banners if you're a free-to-play or if you're a pay-to-win trying to, like, skirt by, right? I don't think that's the case. I say that to then say, why would you create a banner like this and make it only take special tickets? Now, if this was an extra thing in place of the main sets, I might understand it a little bit better. But then you're going to say, but voltage. There's still an FBO 7 on the way. Check the calendar for when that's coming out. It is not at the same time frame as usual when it comes to these releasing, as far as I'm aware. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure, isn't it like post-September? I think we're getting the Manga Booster 2 in September, and then we're getting the new pack. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is an extra pack. So let me not 100% say that with fact. But let's play devil's advocate. Let's say, yeah, you know, this is extra. It's not the main pack, even though it's got enough cards to realistically be one. So, of course, they're going to charge more. It's rare. It's special. Let's check how much more they're charging, shall we? So, for a direct comparison, right, let's go to purchase tickets. This is what I usually spend, $60. 10 tickets for $60. Okay. 1 for $6 is already insane, but everyone said that, so I'm not going to harp on that point. Everybody knows. But let's go look at the gem comparison. For that same price of $60, they give 6,000 gems. This is 6 multis. They upped the price by 6 times what it normally is in one jump. 6 times normal price. Do you think, is there any world at all where you think that is a good thing? Where that makes sense even? No, it doesn't. It is absolutely ridiculous, mental, stupid, anything you can think of, right? Why'd I buy it then? Like I said before, it's for the content, and I'm showing you flat out because there are going to be people who are like, you know, it's not that bad. Do what you want with your money. Don't let other people talk you out of it. But if you are looking for guidance and you're on the fence, don't do this shit. I save up for this in advance, so I'm not really losing much, but I am losing something because it's just a waste. Even if I had the money saved and spared and squared away, it's a waste of money. It is horrible. No one should buy this. It's just absolutely disgusting. You're paying $180 and getting half of what you would have paid for $60 on the last banner. All for cards with manga art and many of them reprints? Biggest waste of money you could ask for. Go buy it from other sources, legal sources, but other sources. Go buy it. Wait the 7 days and you will save your money. That's what I recommend. Farm the free stuff. Do your best and see what we can do. To be fair, the 10 pack they gave isn't enough, but that is $60 worth of currency. Real talk. And while it is still corporate greed, it is more than other games might do in that case. But that does not fix it, doesn't excuse it. Do not think for a minute I'm defending this decision. I think this is the worst decision the game has made. And honestly, if anyone who works with the game were to see this, I would tell you flat out, you're making decisions to kill your game. I think you're being very disingenuous to your audience. I don't know who this is for. Is this for the free-to-plays? No. That keep your game alive. Is this for the pay-to-wins that keep your game alive? No, it's not. You're losing customers by doing this and thinking you're getting more value out of cheaper purchases. I don't understand what's going through your head. So this isn't even talking about how the meta is going to transform, but I'm scared it's going to have a minimal impact with less cards. But you never know. If less people have these cards, you may end up seeing older teams, now that those bans are in, start rising up. So I am excited to see how the meta shakes out. Not to mention, Shallot is still going to be a smoke demon. If I were to take a bet, until the Shallot counter starts getting played, I think Shallot is probably going to be the best team in the game. Now that the other teams are nerfed. That's my prediction. I'm not a pro, though, but that's my prediction. So anyway, that's it, man. Buy your cards from somewhere else. I'm not saying buy the in-person ones, though. Do not get me mixed up. I looked into it to compare what buying an actual physical full set of this would be like, and the price is barely a difference to make it worth it, and it's going to cost you more, to be fair. If you go to TCG and you buy some codes, it's going to run you about 60. 60, and you could get 120. You could get more than that, but it's going to be just far, far better than this. Far better. And I, personally, am going to look into getting some of those. I just wanted to do this to get some of the word out, cover new content, and I probably will wait a bit, but get a bit extra money and dive in to farm this up. But we're going to be playing through this new meta and seeing how it goes, doing the best that we can. But I don't know what I'm going to do with my crystals, whether I'm going to save up or I'm going to go back for FBO 6 to look for dupes there, which is really just on secret rares. Hell, I might take this time to go back and hunt for secret rares I'm missing, like Frieza and Goku here are big ones I could summon on, or going back for this golden Frieza at a point. I will decide soon enough how to handle that, but you guys have heard it all from me. This pack sucks. Let's hope the game will be fun, but listen, if you end up taking a break during this set, as much as I don't want to diss the game, I would say do it. If you're not happy with this and you don't want to play, don't buy it. don't play it. Take a break. Go play something better and send them a message, you know? I'm not going to ever try to keep this game alive and by defending what sucks about it. If you are upset, then don't waste your time playing this because it is absolutely stupid. Oh, this is new. These reruns. These are level up cards you could get back when during the seasons. You would rank up and get these. I know someone asked me a while back how to get this Goku. They were getting to the game. They were asking, how do you get this guy? He's back, finally. I said they would probably bring him back eventually, but they sure did. So this is worth your crystals, I guess. If you bought crystals or had some saved up, you didn't know what to do with it, may as well stock up on some of these. They have been good in the past, at least especially these guys were actually pretty good. And as far as I know, Vegeta is definitely really good right there. I'm not sure about Goku, though, so we'll see. But that's it for me, guys. Love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great your nights, days, evenings, mornings, whatever times you're watching this. Wish me luck. This season is about to be miserable, both, well, definitely out of game, maybe in game. And we'll see how things go down. Until next time, like the video if you enjoyed, comment your thoughts down below, and of course subscribe if you want to see more. Aim for 900 like I said earlier, and 1,000 by the end of the summer, and I would love for more of you to join the Voltage crew. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Various your nights, days, evenings, mornings, whatever times you're watching this, and I'll catch you guys next time. Voltage, out.